find a good way, to implement it, or a better way, it just has to do with the best frequencies that waves will propagate through open air that aren't already used by other transmissions. Because, you know, I mean, the strongest bands are already used for things like radio and, you know, communications like walkies and shortwave. Yeah, all that shit. But I saw that fiber optic thing. That solar, the photovoltaic flexible fiber optic that you were talking about.
I'm back.
Hold on. I gotta sign in to Reddit to get the science.
There, that.
So heavy oxygen is like surprisingly stable apparently. They found a stable form of oxygen atoms that has double the neutrons of the standard model oxygen.
Wow.
There's a lot of cool shit that's been going on recently.
What is this valence? Isn't it have 6 valence, or I forget what column it's in.
Go on. Oxygen? I'm pretty sure it has 6 valence because it's in the same row as Well, right, because it can also do non-covalent bonding, which is really helpful. I thought you were the one who told me about this.
I don't think so.
Yo.
Maybe it was Sean.
Did you link? Yeah, you saw the link I linked?
I'm going to now. I have not seen it before. I bet it was Sean or Omar.
Maybe it was.
I linked it.
Omar did.
Omar linked. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on Reddit a few years ago. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about it. It took me a bit to find the post.
It's crazy. Like soon you'll have fucking this shit like woven or like, I don't know. You'll have this shit woven in trees, having trees become solar arrays instead of, building separate ones.
Well, it would, to be honest, even just being able to use it for medical fields is enough incentive alone to finish the research, because think about not having to deal with battery changes on things like pacemakers and stuff like that. I mean, all these devices we're going to be putting into people's brains so they can move prosthetic limbs and stuff with normal thoughts. Right? All that stuff's got to be powered. And having a jacket or a shirt or a hat you could wear that's just made out of the material and powered, that's pretty sweet. Not to mention the obvious military applications. And, you make sailboat sails out of this thing, and you literally don't need fuel.
Absolutely.
When you have wind, then you just sail like a normal sailboat. When you don't have wind, you just use all the energy you charge from having the sails up. It's like this is one of those things that if they can prove, I mean, obviously it looks pretty flexible, but they, with the fiber optics, they shatter it. And that's just what the thing is they have to prove that it's really durable.
I mean, they'd probably have to do a lot more materials, like, it's trying to figure out, how to alter the flexibility.
Yeah, I think it's just it needs to be impact proof is the only thing, because it's definitely flexible enough in its current state that you could weave stuff out of it, but it's just how it takes impact. And if you can weave a fabric out of it that even though it takes an impact, it still does what it's supposed to do. That's it. That's it right there. That's all you need. It looks pretty good. I mean, the semiconductor science behind it is pretty standard and tested. So.
Implications are quite limitless, actually. I mean, the only thing that's limiting is science, really. Or rather, the lack of it.
Yeah. The worst part about most of the energy stuff is that there is not a whole lot of commercial incentive for corporations to chase renewable energy, to fund projects that, update the power grid and stuff. I don't know. That's one of the things I learned doing that paper is that the industry doesn't make it easy.
Founder transmitting XCOM the hearts.
What?
Traveling XCOM the hearts.
Talked to my brother Bill a little bit. Oh, and I forgot to tell him about Best Buy having to pay up. Yeah, he was calling. Billy, my older brother, called to see if I could get him a copy of Office for cheap. And so I had to explain the whole thing about the contract negotiations and shit not working out, blah, blah, blah. But we had a conversation, about my grades and stuff and how things are going well. And I'm trying to, we were just talking about normal stuff, and I was gonna, he works for Radio Shack, he's a big one there, and I was gonna tell him about the Best Buy had to pay, is being forced to pay $27 million to a tech company that they stole some stuff from. They stole a customer model or something.
Oh.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. It's annoying is what it is.
Okay, so to show you
I'm back.